Hello everyone. Good morning all of you. Welcome to you all in today's fifth online session of chapter number 7. And as you know already, the name of our chapter number 7 is Jugs and Mugs. Now today we are going to see again some more sums and filling the blanks regarding this chapter. Let us see. The first one. Write the appropriate unit to measure the following objects. In this I am giving some objects to you and you have to give me the answer, appropriate answer, that object measure in liter or milliliter. Before that, let us revise where we have to use liter and where we have to use milliliter. The things which is big, in that we have to use liter, and the things which is small, in that we are using milliliter. Or in another word, we can say the things which occupy, which hold more liquid. It holds more liquid. In that we are using liquid. And the things which occupy or which holds less quantity. In that we are using milliliter. Let us see. Water in a cup. So here our cup is small. So in that water, in which unit we measure? Yes, we have to use milliliter. If we want to measure water in a cup, which unit we have to use? We have to use milliliter. Second one, if we want to measure water in a water tank, then just assume that the capacity of water tank, it's a quite big. So when we have to measure water in a water tank, which unit we have to use? Yes, we have to use liter. The next, cough syrup in a spoon. Now just think that about the spoon. Spoon holds less amount of syrup, so that measure in milliliter. Now next, oil in a tanker. Now any one tanker holds maximum amount of oil, so that is the big. So in that we have to use liter. Now in next, shampoo in a sachet. Now here sachet is known as pouch. So in the pouch, how much shampoo is there? It takes less amount. So if we want to measure shampoo in a sachet, at that time we have to use milliliter. Now here you all understand the things which is big, it occupies more amount of liquid, more quantity of anything. So in that we have to use liter, and the things which occupy the less quantity, in that we have to use milliliter. So we know that the liter is the biggest and the milliliter is the smallest unit of capacity. Which one is the biggest unit of capacity? So it is a liter, and the smallest unit of capacity, that is the milliliter. Now see here, again you have to do the filling the blanks. Dash times 500 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Now here you have to give the answer in times. Dash times 500 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. So as you know that which number multiplied by 500 is equal to 1000. Why I am written here 1000? Because as you know already 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So here you have to solve like this. Which number multiply by 500, then you are getting 1000. So here your answer is 2. So 2 times 500 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. And how this 2 comes? Here you have to do the division of 1000 divided by 500. Whenever you are doing the division of 1000 divided by 500, so your answer is, your quotient is 2. Therefore, you have to write down 2 times. Means we can say that 2 times 500 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Let us see one another. Dash times of 100 milliliter is equal to 2 liter. So first of all, again it convert into simple language. Dash number multiply by 100 means which number multiply by 100, then is equal to 2 liter. And as we know already, 2 liter is equal to 2000 milliliter. So just do the division. 2000 divided by 100. So your answer is 20 times. So we can say that 20 times 100 milliliter is equal to 2 liter. Now next, dash times 250 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Now again convert into simple language. So dash multiply by 250 is equal to 1000. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So just do the division of 1000 divided by 250. So your answer is 4 times. So we can say that 4 times 250 makes 1 liter, or we can say that it makes 1000 milliliter. Let us see again some filling the blanks. The jug holds dash water than glass. Now here they were given two quantities to you and you have to write down the answer, whether it's a more, whether it's a equal, or whether it's a less. So see here again, your first filling the blanks is the jug holds dash water than glass. So here you have to see the jug. Jug holds less water than the glass, more water than the glass, or equal water than the glass. So here you just imagine one jug and glass. Jug is bigger than glass. So obviously the jug holds more water than the glass. Here jug is bigger than glass. Therefore jug holds more water than the glass. Now your next filling the blanks is the glass hold dash water than the bottle. Now here just imagine the glass and bottle. So we can say that the glass is smaller than bottle. Therefore, the glass holds less water than the bottle. Now your third filling the blanks is if both the things are of same size. If they were given two things to you and that both things are same in size, in a quantity, then they both things hold dash water. If the things look like same, the capacity of that both things are same, then they hold equal water or equal amount of any of the quantity. If there is a water, then it is equal. If there is a oil, then it is equal. Let us see next. The bucket holds dash water than the tub. Now see here, just imagine one bucket and one tub. So bucket is smaller than the tub. If you see both of them, then you see that you can say that the tub is smaller, but the amount of the quantity which the tub is hold, that is bigger than the bucket. Therefore, we can say that the bucket holds less amount of water than the tub. Next, the pot holds dash water than the barrel. Here pot is smaller than the barrel, therefore we can say that the pot hold less water than the barrel. Now see the sums. 5-liter milk is used up in a tea stall every day. In a one tea stall, they are using daily 5 liter of milk to make a tea. If the price of the 1 liter milk is rupees 52, here they were given the price of 1 liter milk and the price of 1 liter milk is 52 rupees. And you have to find out how much is the cost of milk for a 1 week. And then you have to find out the cost of a milk for how many days. They were given here for 1 week. But as we know already that 1 week is equal to how many days? 7 days. So here you have to find out the cost of milk for 7 days. So let us see. Milk consumed in a 1 day. In a 1 day, how many milk they are using? They are using 5 liter of milk. So milk consumed in a 7 days is equal to question mark. Why I am write down here 7 days? Because in a 1 week, how many days are there? 7 days are there. So first of all, we have to find out the total milk consumed in 1 week. Then after we will find out the cost of the milk for 1 week. So here milk consumed in a 1 day is equal to 5 liter. So milk consumed in a 7 days is equal to question mark. Now the number which written in the cross, do the multiplication. So here you have to do the multiplication of 7 and 5. So 7 multiplied by 5 liter. 7 5s are 35 liters. So we can say that in a 1 week, they are using total 35 liters of milk. Now we have to find out the cost. So again, the price of 1 liter of milk is equal to rupees 52. So what is the price for 35 liters milk? As we know already The cost of 1 liter is 52 rupees that they were given. And we have to find out the price for 35 liters of milk. So the number which written in the cross, do the multiplication. So here you have to do the multiplication of 35 and 52. So 35 multiplied by rupees 52 is equal to 1820. Therefore we can say that the cost of a milk for 1 week, or we can say for 7 days, is rupees 1820. Let us see one another sum. Doctor advised Usha to drink minimum 1.5 liter of water every day for good health. The table shows that the daily usage of water by Usha. Then did the Usha follow the doctor's advice? Now see here, doctor give advice to Usha that she has to be drink minimum 1.5 liter of water every day. One mistake is here, you have to consider here only and only 1 liter of water. You don't want to consider this 1.5 liter. So your question like this now. Doctor advised Usha to drink minimum 1 liter of milk. 1 liter of water every day for her good health. Now here they were given one table to you. Here they were given some liquid and the quantity of that liquid. So the liquid is water 500 milliliter, then milk 250 milliliter, Glucon-D 150 milliliter, juice that is 130 milliliter, tea 170 milliliter, lemonade that is the 250 milliliter. Now we have to see that how much the total quantity of water used by drink by Usha. So just do the addition of this all quantity, 500 plus 250 plus 150 plus 130 plus 170 and plus 250. So the total is 1450 milliliter. So therefore we can say that she is using 1 liter and 450 milliliter of water in a day. So did she follow the doctor's advice? Yes, we can say that she follows doctor's advice. If she consumes less than 1 liter of water, then we can say that no, she did not follow the doctor's advice. But here she is using more than 1 liter of water every day. Therefore, we can say that she follows doctor advice. Thank you. I hope you all understand these all things very easily.